Hello everyone, what's up? How's everyone doing tonight? We got Gemini and Cancer tonight. I said, oh hey, hello. What up, Jules? Hello, hi. Do I have any Gemini or Cancer? Really? Well, I finally caught Cancer, lol. Whoop whoop, stayed awake for this tonight. From the UK, nice. Got 6 inches of snow today? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. 6 inches of snow. That's insane. Try not to send it my way. Yes, thank you for all the Cancerians out there for being patient with me. If I have any new viewers watching, definitely hit the follow button. It's greatly appreciated. It said, nope, nope, nope. I stay down here in the Mississippi. Nice. Hope y'all are having a good night. We're going to start the Gemini reading here in a few minutes. Yes, if I have any new viewers, definitely hit that follow button. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table, definitely hit that like button. If y'all have a Gemini or a Cancerian in your life, no matter what area they reside in, definitely hit the share button. Greatly appreciated. I'm sure they will be as well. I do have a YouTube channel. Make sure you head to my TikTok bio for the link to my YouTube channel. That's all for now with the promoting portion of the live video. I said hi, hello. Alrighty folks, so the decks I'm going to be using for tonight are the Witch's Tarot, and then the smaller version, Witch's Tarot, for at least this week. Yeah, nothing new to report here. We are going to be starting the Gemini reading here in a few minutes, couple minutes. Less than 2. Let everyone get into the comments section. Come into the live stream here. Howdy, howdy, folks. Where all the Geminis at? Do I have any Gemini placements out there? Sun, moon, or rising? We are going to do the bridge shuffle here in less than a minute. It said Gemini, sweet. Gemini moon and rising. And Mars, okay. It's a lot of communication and or mental stimulation. Alrighty, it is 36 after here in Ohio. We're going to do the bridge shuffle and get right into the reading. For all the new viewers out there or new followers, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, so I can cut this deck. Oh yes. And while y'all are sending me scissors through the comments, we are going to roll the dice and get an overall theme and or topic. Alright, what do we have for Gemini overall theme and or topic? We have a 4 and a 6. So this definitely could, in the next week, have something to do with the home or a foundation within the home, foundation within the workplace, work environment. Maybe a foundation you are creating within a relationship. Possibly that had to do with conflict. Maybe there was some conflict in the home or within a relationship foundation. But I do feel with that 6 being rolled, momentum away from conflict will be found, and or solutions and or light after a period of darkness, possibly. Alrighty. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. I want to go ahead and cut the deck here. One more time, hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok bio. With that being said, let's get into the reading for you, Gemini. All right, here is your energy. Here is the challenge. Here is your person's energy, or how they are showing up. We have the similarities and or common ground between you both, and the possible outcome / advice. Alright, so Gemini, we will keep in mind the overall theme and or topic for the reading. We do have 5 cards here on the Tarot TikTok table. Here in about 22 minutes, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within this spread. And then we will recap for any new Geminis or anyone new in general, especially if they are a cross-watcher, but doesn't have to be especially. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right on into it. So, I saw the look. Nah, there's no look. We do have the 10 of Wands coming through for Gemini's energy for the next week, possibly, as I do weekly readings. 10 of Wands could be that maybe you feel a little overburdened, having a lot of responsibilities on your plate. Maybe you are feeling burned out at this time. That's one interpretation. Could be with the 10 of Wands that you're feeling a little resentful and or holding a grudge against a specific person. Doesn't have to be a specific person. Maybe you're holding a grudge or being resentful towards past exes, failed relationships. It's only one interpretation or an example of one. So do take what resonates, leave out the rest. But yes, it definitely could be that you're only feeling overburdened and or have a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibilities. I do feel like you are about to put down these burdens, though. You are about to let go of some sort of possibly obligations that are unnecessary, possibly letting go of some resentment and or no longer holding a grudge. Maybe that's part of the momentum away from conflict that we did roll with the 6 with the dice. Why do we have the 9 of Cups here in the challenge? It's almost as if you feel like maybe you need some validation or some compliments, maybe even some reassurance from a specific people. specific person I meant, but maybe specific people. Um, these people could be someone, you know, a group of folks that you respect and or would like to have their opinion about what you're doing, what you're saying possibly. I feel like you might be feeling obligated to help others out. Maybe, doing some favors for friends, family members, or coworkers. Feeling overburdened. Feeling like you need their approval for something, possibly. Usually in the upright position, we do have the Nine of Cups as creating your own happiness. Not necessarily needing anyone's assurance or approval. Nine of Cups, though, in the challenge, I would almost suggest this would be a reversal in the sense that maybe you feel like you're not creating your own happiness, that you have to possibly rely on someone else to create that for you, which I suppose, at birth, we still need, I don't want to say validation per se, but when we're, kids, we kind of do need that validation. I'm not saying this reading is for kids or children per se. I'm just giving an example of how, yes, when we don't get that as children, that we look for for validation in our relationships as we grow up. So maybe you are needing some reassurance from other folks that, am I doing good? Am I doing good this week? Or needing, their approval to some extent. We do have with the Ace of Wands and this person's energy. I don't know if this person literally just wants the hanky-panky, per se, just wants, a one-night stand, let's say. But this person is viewing this as something that they could, a new beginning, a potential new beginning for this person. I don't know if they feel inspired by you, or if there is some sort of creativity, as in you are their muse, possibly, with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, what else could be said? This person could be very passionate about you. Not a whole else could be said about the Ace of Wands. This is an ace. Yes, so it doesn't have to be that this person takes this opportunity. There is a potential for them to do so, but as we all know, we all have the power of free will. The power to be discerning, or to use discernment in our actions and our choices. We do have, the intentions for both of you is 10 of Cups. The possible outcome, or not possible outcome, the similarities or common ground between you both. I do feel like, yes, your intentions are to have happily ever after with each other. I do feel like you both are trying to focus on just being happy, no matter if you are feeling overburdened and or burned out or not. There are 2 10s in this reading, and an ace, and a 9, and a 7. So we do, yes, have 2 10s. You're showing up as 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. And then this person is coming up as Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups. I feel like this person has already put down some sort of burden, starting over with the Ace, but they were once upon a time in that 10 of Wands as well. I feel like you will be joining them sooner than later in this Ace of Wands energy. Starting over, seeing this as a new, passionate, creative, inspiring beginning, possibly. And yes, I like that you both are able to envision happily ever after with each other. This is the 10 of Cups, though. Mind you, the 10 of Pentacles is what we're looking for. Obviously, this is a good start. We can see in our environment with the 10 of Pentacles, collaborating, joining forces, combining financial resources or resources in general. But with the Ten of Cups, this is feeling like we can have it all emotionally, uh, be emotionally fulfilled with each other. So far, I kind of like this reading. I mean, the only issue I'm kind of having is the Nine of Cups. Are you seeking some person's approval? I almost feel like you could be a Gemini seeking someone's approval with the Nine of Cups, maybe finding it challenging to create your own happiness, possibly feeling burned out while going through this process of, you know, remaining stable emotionally, anyways, feeling like you're happy all by yourself. This is feeling like you don't need anyone, need to rely on anyone or be reassured or need anyone's approval or compliments. Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment. Maybe you feel like you aren't getting, that wish fulfillment. Maybe you're feeling burdened trying to create that wish fulfillment. Neither here nor there. We do have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands and the possible outcome and or advice. I'm not sure why this is coming up as advice to push this person away. Possibly because with the Ace of Wands, this is their primary energy, this person in your environment. If this person is literally only thinking with their wand or lack thereof even, then yeah, I definitely would suggest pushing them away and standing your ground. Maybe that's why you feel challenging to create happiness within, this dynamic you share with this person. Maybe you're catching wind. I don't feel like it's catching wind per se. I feel like your intuition is letting you know something about this person, possibly only wanting the physical, intimate side of a relationship, only wanting to get physical. Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, are y'all about to start something new, possibly with Olivia Newton-John? And this person's like, let's get physical. Wow, cheesy Rick. Maybe that is why you're wanting to, with the Seven of Wands, push this person away. Maybe you have a belief system and or some opinions that are telling you, hey, no, I want something long-term. I want the Ten of Pentacles. Sure, you both might want the Ten of Cups. That might be even in your intentions to create a Ten of Pentacles type of environment. But I feel like you might be looking at this person like, are you serious? Maybe they are, to some extent, looking at the Gemini like a piece of meat, and the Gemini is like, just help me carry these responsibilities. Yes, I want emotional wish fulfillment. I want happily ever after, long-term, longevity. I want that commitment, but I'm feeling a little burdened, and I'm not very happy about this situation with the Nine of Cups and the challenge. I'm trying to create my own happiness, but this person thinking with their wand isn't helping. Which is possibly why you'll end up pushing this person away in the next week. With the Seven of Wands. Standing your ground, being defensive. No. Keep that dirty Ace of Wands away from me. Keep that wand away from me, says the Gemini. I know a player when I see one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this person does feel like you are a muse to them, like you add some sort of creative flow to their life. Maybe they are inspired by you carrying all these wands. Maybe they do want to help carry these wands. I feel like for some reason they aren't making you happy. They're not taking you seriously. And they're over here looking at the potential for this relationship. Like, yes, this is inspiring. I do view the Gemini as a muse. I'm not necessarily grabbing a hold of that wand, that opportunity, that passionate new beginning. I'm not creating the opportunity necessarily, says this person. Maybe that's why in the next week you'll end up pushing them away with the Seven of Wands. Like I said, being defensive. No, stay out of my energy with that BS. You know, get away from me with that dirty old wand. We are going to clarify. This is kind of a funny reading. This is kind of a funny reading. Is it hitting home for any of you? I kind of hope not. You know, I hope one day that all of you will be like, no, this is not even on point. This is so far from being accurate. Like, okay, I'm going to put the tarot cards up then. Nope, my job here is done. They said, yep. Oh my goodness. Yes, good. Alrighty. Well, we are going to clarify. They said me. If y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. It's greatly appreciated. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table, maybe hit that like button, possibly a few times. Oh, if y'all have a Gemini, it said accurate as always. Goodness gracious. It's not necessarily a good thing, but hey, we're going to continue the reading. I mean, good or bad. That's it's all in our perception, right? It said, that's my daughter, LOL. Oh, goodness gracious. Spot on for Gemini. Well, I will try to keep things PG-13 in the rest of this reading then, as I clarify. But at the same time, I can't please everyone. I do try to have an equal balance of, yes, keeping things informative and or educational, but then also entertaining. But also, when I upload these live streams from TikTok to YouTube, I do make sure to press the option that these readings aren't for kids. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, hopefully, I'm just going to leave it there. Give it like it comes. Oh, goodness gracious. I won't hold back then. I won't hold back. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, by the way. Maybe y'all want to give my TikTok bio a visit, which is where the link to my YouTube resides in. It's just waiting for y'all to click, copy and paste, and or, you know, make a screenshot of. All right. We're just going to go ahead and clarify. Gemini with the Cancer in need of some guidance. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go ahead and clarify. Oh, wait. We are midway through the reading. This is the portion of the reading I like to mention that, yes. Oh, she's 33? Okay. Never mind. That's a lightweight free game. I will be 36 next year, 35 this year. So, yes. I don't know what my point of that was, but it's a thing, y'all. All right, yes, I do personal readings every Sunday. Personal readings every Sunday. That's 5 cards for $20 through Cash App for a personal general reading, and then $5 for 1 card, maybe even a clarifying card, for $5. All right, y'all, let's just get into this reading. Here we go. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Second and last bridge shuffle for the Gemini Collective. Alright, yes. One more time. If y'all are new here, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy. Go ahead and do that now. And we will continue on into the Gemini reading and clarify and recap. Thank you all Cancerians for being patient with me. Muchly appreciated. Grab me an icebreaker. How are y'all doing tonight? My time management is crappy tonight. I can't believe... I don't know, maybe I feel like I'm rushing myself. Is that the case? I went over everything that I need to. We muchly appreciate you. How are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I wasn't feeling the best last night. I didn't get to do the morning readings as I wanted to. I think the time is going by fast, isn't it? Or is it? Is it? I think it's going by a little slow. Like I'm, doing things a little quicker than I should be. Or maybe I feel like I need to put filler words or comments. I don't know. But any hoosers, yeah. Last night, or yesterday, I want to say, I wanted to get to some morning readings. I didn't get to, though. I kept having interruptions and distractions, and I was like, man, I really want to get to it. All my anxiety was building up, what is going on here? I guess it's just not the right time for it. I feel like I'm missing time somewhere. That's a neat concept. I'm missing time. All right, Gemini Collective. We're going to go ahead and cut the deck. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. One more time, hit that like button, especially if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table. If y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. Muchly appreciated. Yes, muchly. I do have a YouTube channel. I do want to repeat all this just to kill a little bit of time. The link to my YouTube channel is, yes, in my TikTok bio. I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but I have a lot of folks that come in to the readings late, into the live streams late, and this is the same time I go live every night. Same time, including Sundays. It was about a half hour ago that I start my live streams, including Sundays. So do keep that in mind if you would like a personal reading on a Sunday, to maybe set an alarm or whatever you got to do. And then, yes, my YouTube channel is available for y'all to subscribe to. That way you don't have to miss out on these live streams. All right, with that being said, we are going to clarify the Ten of Wands and the Gemini's energy in this reading. Whoa! Whoa! Insane! Insane in the brain. Okay, that's crazy. What? I can't believe that just happened. Okay. We're clarifying the Nine of Cups in the challenge. Clarifying the Ace of Wands and this person's energy. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. Strange. Ten of Cups and the similarities or common ground between you both. And clarifying the Seven of Wands and the possible outcome / advice. What is going on in this reading? I don't feel like there's necessarily a plot twist per se. It does explain a lot, kind of in the challenge, I feel, but then in the advice as well. I think we got a little bit more in depth into the way this person is showing up to this reading, but then I'm confused, pun intended, with the common ground or similarities. We're just going to get into this reading. They said, what? Yeah, what? All right, let's get into it. So 10 of Wands, to recap, I do feel like, yes, possibly in the next week, you might be feeling overburdened and or burned out to some degree. I don't know if this has to do with holding on to a grudge or feeling resentment towards possibly this person or possibly other exes, other failed past relationships. I do feel like you're about to let that go, though. You're about to let go of the resentment. You're no longer about to hold on to a grudge, possibly. I feel like possibly in the next week you could be letting go of some obligations that are just unnecessary. Maybe to some degree you do have some folks you help out and or these folks rely on you. I do feel like you will notice, though, in time that they are quite capable of helping themselves out. But the crazy part about this placement, we have the Ace of Wands. I do feel like, yes, you are you're about to end the next week. In the next week, you're about to, yes, let go of some sort of burden, starting over from the 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Feeling inspired, feeling creative, almost as if maybe you are your own muse, or maybe this person is, creating a creative flow within you. Maybe you are taking inspired action and or feeling passionate about life all over again, or you're about to take a hold of this passionate new beginning, this creative opportunity. I find that super crazy that we had the Ace of Wands as the primary energy in this person's placement. And then, Ace of Wands to clarify the 10 of Wands. What did I say earlier as well? What did I say earlier? I do feel like, yes, you are about to join them, going from the 10 of Wands and starting over to the Ace of Wands. Yes, good evening. I said this earlier, and then we get the Ace of Wands right here clarifying the 10 of Wands. How freaking crazy is that? And y'all seen me shuffle the cards too, so it's a thing. We do have the 9 of Cups in the challenge. I still can't get over that. 10 of Wands to Ace of Wands. Yeah, to some degree, y'all are about to, what does that mean? You're about to start over. You're about to let go of burdens. You're about to put down these responsibilities, possibly, starting all over in either a creative hobby or something you're passionate about, someone possibly you're passionate about. I do feel like possibly this person is about to help you out with something you do feel overburdened with, possibly. Or maybe they will help you to some degree realize that you can let go of past failed relationships, let go of the resentment, no longer holding on to a grudge, possibly. With the 9 of Cups, sure. I feel like, 9 of Cups and the challenge is almost as if you need approval and or reassurance, maybe some compliments, maybe a little bit of a ego boost. And then we have the Chariot. And the challenge, though. The Chariot, yes, upright, can be the fastest card in the tarot deck. I normally don't see the Ace of Wands as clarity. That would be the Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth, a new approach, new communication, a new form of communication. Whereas the Ace of Wands is more like a new passionate new beginning, a new creative opportunity, maybe a spark of life, a spark of inspiration, taking inspiring action. Yes, inspirational action. What's that word? How do I usually word that? Taking inspired action. Yes. I be grudging lately. I like that play on words. Begrudging. That's technically one word. But, yeah. I begrudging. Any hoosers. Yeah. Nine of Cups to the Chariot. I feel like you, to some degree, need some level of validation and or reassurance from this person before moving this relationship, metaphorically speaking, the vehicle that is this relationship, forward. You know, before you step on the gas with this metaphoric relationship vehicle, before you get into the car and go, 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 running over any obstacles, overcoming any fear, overcoming any issues or problems in general, I do feel like, yes, you do need that level of validation and or reassurance, maybe even approval, you know, before stepping on the gas. But until then, it's a no-go. It's a stepping on the brakes. Said, you know what I mean. Yes, I do begrudging. That's like some Shakespearean type of language. I do begrudge. Begrudgingly. I don't know. Any hoosers. Yeah, once again, we do have the Ace of Wands in this person's primary energy. Meaning, they would like to start something new. I'm sure with you, Gemini. I'm sure it would be with you. I'm not sure if they're taking the opportunity in their own hands and creating the opportunity. I'm not sure if they are feeling inspired to take action and or, you know, to be passionate about this. This would be a good indication that, yes, they do want to spark something new with you. Page of Cups. I feel like either this is someone you already know that wants to apologize for something they did, possibly for only handling this as if they were only interested in the physical, intimate version of this relationship, you know, only thinking with their wand. Maybe that's what they want to apologize for with the Page of Cups. But I mean, I feel like the Gemini is like, you know what? It's okay. I, the Gemini, am human too. In fact, the Gemini is one of two zodiac signs that are associated with human, you know, with the human. Gemini being associated with twins. I do feel like, yes, you are about to tell this person, it's okay. I have human needs as well. You know, but at the same time, you are feeling a little burdened. So it's like, okay, are we getting this on or what? You know, you help me with these burdens. Help me unload this stack of wands. You know, and I can definitely add passion to your life if you add the same passion and or inspiration and or creativity to my own life. Saying the Gemini, I feel like this person, yes, might want to apologize. And if they don't want to apologize, if this isn't an ex or someone you were once upon a time acquainted with, I feel like it's someone that just wants to catch up, possibly. With the Page of Cups, they might want to start up a you know, small talk conversation. I don't know if that's something the Gemini is into per se. You know, they do like their mental stimulation to some degree. Maybe the Gemini is willing to go along with it, you know, but feeling burned out on small talk. Yes, the weather is not the best it could be. Yes, I do have to wake up every morning, go to my 5 to 9, 9 to 5, whatever, first shift job. You know, and it's same old, same old. Yes, I do still go to bed at 9, 10 at night. Everything's swell over here. Now that we're done with the small talk, let's start over with something new, something passionate, creative, inspiring. Let's talk about, you know, the nitty-gritty of life. maybe that's not, or yeah, maybe that's why you're not so happy with this person, only starting up as a page, you know? To some degree, this person, you could view this person as emotionally immature. I feel like when they speak to you, there is a level of emotional immaturity and or maybe a little naivete, maybe even, you know, childlike awe with this person, especially with the Ace of Wands coming up as, you know, a new passionate, new creative beginning, new creative opportunity. Maybe they are wanting to create this either with you or, you know, by themselves. And then ask with the Page of Cups if you would like to join along. Said, oh yes, I have a few people that I shot the breeze with. I don't know why I don't use that saying, shoot the breeze. Mostly I would say, you know, shoot the shit. But I do try to take it, or keep it PG-13 here, so whatever. I apologize if I offend anyone, but at the same time, sorry, not sorry. I can't please everyone. But yeah, maybe I will say shoot the breeze more often. Any Hoosers, I do feel like, yes, this person does want to apologize for maybe something they did, something they said, something they didn't do, something they didn't say. If this is a new person, it could be, yes, that this is a new person with the Ace of Wands to the Page of Cups. This definitely could be a new person. This is someone who you and this person, he needs to apologize. I feel like they will with the Page of Cups. It's a good possibility. I feel like you and this person can visualize happily ever after with each other, can see in your imagination you both committing to each other for the long term. I do feel like, yes, you do feel to some degree like you could have wish fulfillment with this person, and or that you both could focus on creating that happiness, but I feel like that's all it is for now. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of daydreaming. There's a lot of, you know, emotional confusion. There definitely could be a lot of options as to how to move this forward. I'm going to throw this interpretation and or an example of these two cards, the pairing of these cards. We are separated right now. Aw. I'm going to throw this example of interpretations with the Ten of Cups to the Seven of Cups. I feel like, yes, you both are wanting long-term and can envision, maybe not with each other, maybe with multiple people. Maybe you, Gemini, and this person are looking at all the options in the dating pool, like, yes, I could have 10 of Cups long-term with this person, or with that person, or with that person. I feel like maybe the Gemini isn't being as picky as they should be. That's one interpretation. It's one example. As equally as this person. Or you both are daydreaming and imagining this 10 of Cups happily ever after, and then still being in a fog about how we can move this specific relationship forward. Well, we could, just keep talking, getting to know each other for the next few months, and inspire each other to do our best to become our better versions of ourselves. Or we could have the Gemini move in with this person move in with the Gemini. Both of you could plan for, moving into a new house altogether or a new apartment and build towards a future that way. At least after you get the reassurance, after you get the approval from this person that, they actually like you and they're not mad at you or you're not mad at them. I don't feel like you're mad at them necessarily. I do feel like, yes, with the Ten of Wands, you could be, one interpretation could be ashamed of something. I don't feel like it's you necessarily that needs to apologize, though. I feel like this person might have taken something you said out of context. I feel like there is just a big misunderstanding and the way you both showed up to each other's lives. That's what I feel. I feel like, yes, you and this person had a big misunderstanding in the last couple weeks, I'm not sure, last month possibly. But to some extent, you can see long-term commitment with each other, happily ever after. At the same time, you both might be thinking about all the other options, all the options as to how to move this forward with the Chariot, moving forward. What are the obstacles? None. We're going to run them over with our horses, with our car, the vehicle that is this relationship. I do feel like, yes, you both could have a lot of determination and or willpower to make this happen, but until you're happy with yourself, possibly, why would it be with yourself? Until you can be happily single, you're not moving this relationship forward. But you are thinking about long-term, happily ever after with this person, as well as this person is. And it could be confusing about, well, let's say it's emotional confusion. How does this person feel about me? In that case, it could be giving vibes of you both misunderstanding each other's efforts. How you both showed up to this relationship could be very confusing. There's a term for that. Mixed signals. Yes, we both can see happily ever after with each other, see an emotional, stable future, let's say. But I'm confused with how they showed up. I'm confused with our last conversation. I'm confused with how I feel about them. I need their approval. I need their reassurance, possibly. I'm not even happy with, being single at the moment. So yeah, until I'm happy and happily single, I'm not going into any vehicle of a relationship. Said, mine won't talk to me like that. Very short. Aw. He gives mixed signals. I'm honestly confused by him. Crosswatcher. Ex-husband wanted to start dating again, possibly restore our marriage, but nope, didn't work out. Aw. He told me sorry last night, but yes, a misunderstanding. Said, yes, already married. Okay. Well, we got one more. He did talk about marriage this week and asked if I would marry him. Aw, I love hearing that. That's crazy. I'm sure it's not the best of circumstances to, have a misunderstanding and then show up like, hey, can we talk? How's the weather over on your end of the state? Yes, I do see a new beginning here, a new passionate beginning, a new creative opportunity here. And I want to apologize. Can we start over? And you might be looking at this relationship at first like, I don't know. I'm feeling a little resentful towards you. Maybe even a little ashamed of how I showed up, to this relationship. But sure, yes, let's start over. And until you can make me feel like, there can be something between us, I'm unhappy with how this is showing up, how this dynamic between us both is playing out. You said in hobbles? Or hobbies. I don't know why I said hobbles. It looked like hobbles. Hobbies are more important. Yes, I agree. I blocked him. At least we tried. Aw. Yeah, my husband is very short. Why things complicated. I agree. I'm a Taurus, he's a Gemini. He hasn't spoken to me in a few weeks. Last convo felt off with him. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I feel like, there could be a hobby that possibly you are trying to create and or practice and or improve upon. Maybe this is that hobby with the Ace of Wands. And finding it challenging to, get started with this hobby and or to get disciplined. It takes time to, become disciplined within a hobby. I feel like, yes, there could be potential for long-term happiness, but at this time, you both are confused. I would suggest in the next week, with the Seven of Wands, being a little bit defensive. I don't know if this has to do with trust issues necessarily. I feel like I need to bring my phone a little closer. Yes. In the next week, I do feel with the Seven of Wands to stand your ground. Maybe not necessarily be defensive, you know. Don't lower yourself to a vibration that will allow this person to, you know, get one over on you or not show up with changed behavior. I feel like, yes, if this person is wanting to apologize, they could be showing up all innocent, sweet and innocent, like nothing ever happened, as if all these emotions are about to, you know, cover them or about to explode. Like, Gemini, please, I'm sorry, I apologize, you know. But I feel like this is an emotional reaction. It's a reaction based on their emotions. I don't feel like they can handle their emotions at this time. They are about to apologize, but it's an emotional reaction. A reaction to their emotions. So yes, to some degree, maybe they are apologetic and or, you know, they mean their apology, but coming up as a page, you can't necessarily take this person too seriously, at least in the next week, you know? Let this person show you in the next week if they mean what they say. You know, I'd suggest with the Seven of Wands though, standing your ground, knowing that what you are believing in with this person, possibly this relationship, you know, that it's going to take time. To get to that Ten of Cups, it's going to take time. Also, yes, I feel like the King of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Wands, to yes, push this person away, possibly for the next week. Not in a rude way, though, like, hey, I'm going to stand my ground. Let me try to get emotionally satisfied within myself. You know, until then, this is a stop. This is a foot on the brakes. And let me get to know myself a little bit better with the King of Wands so that I know what to do with this relationship, possibly. So that the Gemini knows what to do with this relationship. If it's even the type of relationship they want, you know, because every single person comes with a different archetype. And maybe this person coming up as a Page of Cups is not the right archetype for you at this time. Yes, he needs his space, and I need mine. I feel that. Yeah, give this person some space with the Seven of Wands and get to know yourself better. You know, pause for a second before taking action, before creating this opportunity with this person, possibly for a week. I do feel like that is fair. I don't feel like it's unfair. You know, if this person is with the Page of Cups, meaning what they say when they do apologize and or say I'm sorry, give it the next week afterwards. You know, sure, take their apology, but then set that boundary, set that healthy boundary with the Seven of Wands and let them know, okay, well, I want to see action. I want to see results. You know, I want to see changed behavior after this apology. Then if you can grow into a Queen of Wands and match my energy, then yes, we can go somewhere with this. But until then, I have to be emotionally satisfied within myself as well. Yes, pause before taking action. Because for all you know, this person isn't the right archetype, possibly at this time. Maybe in the next week they will change archetypes, you know, and go from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups to the Queen. But with you being in King of Cups, this tells me that you might need to spend a little time getting to know yourself. You know, not only that, but getting discipline and taking action, being passionate with your creative hobbies as well. You know, the King of Wands takes action on what they are passionate about. Uh-oh, they said mine has a third party. Uh-oh. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe that's why some of you want to push this person away with the Seven of Wands. Then coming across as King of Wands, no, I know what it is that I want out of a relationship. I know how to get what I want, either in life in general or from a relationship. And I'm not going to settle. You know, I'm going to push anything that isn't serving my best interest away with the Seven of Wands. I do feel like that covered all the bases. What do you think, y'all? I think that's what I have for you. Yes, I do feel like that's what I have. Alrighty, Gemini. Saying dang deep, was it? Resonated? Okay. Rebecca subscribed to your channel. Sweet. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, as a reminder, if any of the Geminis are about to leave the live stream, let me remind y'all that I do have a YouTube channel, that the link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio. All right, I don't want y'all to miss out on live streams in the future. And that's literally the only way you will not miss out, is if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Alrighty. I'm going to change the card. Pick something and do it. Yeah, I'm going to change the card here in about 2 minutes. But yes, if y'all are new here, do hit that like button. Do hit that follow button. What's up, Gentry? It's definitely appreciated if you hit the follow button. Maybe you want to hit the share button, especially if you have a Cancerian in your life. In fact, I'll go ahead and do that now. I said hi. Hello, everyone. Where are all the Cancerians at? Thank you all, Cancerians, for being patient with me. I'm going to spend a little bit of time shuffling these cards back into the deck. How's everyone's Tuesday going? I said, I am here. Sweet. Anytime I hear that, I remind myself of... I remind myself of Horton Hears a Who at the end of the movie or the end of the book, where they end up, like, you know, shouting, "We are here! We are here!" That's what that reminds me of. Yes, I love me some Dr. Seuss. Alrighty. That was a pretty cool reading, I thought, for Gemini. I thought it was really cool that we had that Ace of Wands clarifying the 10 of Wands. Almost like a passionate do-over and or renewing of creativity, possibly. Renewing of passion, renewing of inspiration. Had a rough day. How was yours? Mine was all right. I'm kind of going through my own creative phase, actually. I've got one project that's still in the works. I do want to keep y'all informed of that project. Yes, it is still in the works. And I really can't give any little splickets of details. Where did that card go? There you are. Yeah, I can't give any details. Not yet. Not yet. But it is in the works. It's going to take some time, actually, for it to be finished. But anything that is worth making is worth the time. So yes, I am going to be patient with not only the process, but also with those involved. I am into a Capricorn and I'm a Cancer. Awesome, you're definitely at the right place at the right time. Or in the right place, I should say. Alrighty. Why am I singing the Hot Pockets theme song? Just changing up the lyrics. Hot Pocket. Alrighty. It's like a NSYNC or Backstreet Boys version of the Hot Pockets theme song. Goodness gracious, Rick. Goodness gracious. Alright, we got one more deck to shuffle these cards back into. Because they good? Yes, Jennifer, I agree. Hot Pockets. Alrighty. It's too... I don't know. It's too addicting. Or addictive. Here in about 4 minutes, I will show y'all, well, in 4 minutes, within that time, I will show y'all the decks I've been using, at least last night, and then in the Gemini reading as well. Cancer in love with a Virgo. Seeing a Scorpion. Seeing a Scorpion? Oh, so like a third-party situation. Those are fun, aren't they? I love them. They're the best. Can't complain. Love being an option. Love being a third wheel. Love being put on the back burner. Sure, it might be cold on that back burner, but I know someone's going to turn that puppy on. Someone's going to re-spark that burner, that back burner. It's the best. Gucci Gucci Goo. Yeah, it's the best. Oh my goodness. Quit being so cheesy, Rick. Hey, if I'm not having fun, I don't think anyone's having fun. So, it's a thing. If y'all are new here, definitely hit the follow button. Greatly appreciated. If y'all like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table, then hit that like button a few times. Like. I got ghosted by the Virgo. Uh-oh. That's definitely no fun. Maybe y'all want to hit the share button if you know a Cancerian and you're not necessarily a Cancerian yourself. I wish the Capricorn would give me a date at least once. I agree. Like, what's the end time? What's the end goal here? Oh, I'll break up with the third party interference or slash, third party situation by the end of this Christmas. I promise, pinky promise. Give me a date. I don't know why I opened this puppy up, but hey. We do have the Witch's Tarot. Ghosted by the Taurus, but maybe the Scorpio will do it. Yeah, that would be karma, would it not? That would be karma. We do have the Witch's Tarot, though, that I'm using for tonight's readings and all week as well. And then the Witch's Tarot, the miniature version of the Witch's Tarot to clarify. Alright. Cancerians. In about less than a minute, we are going to do the bridge shuffle. Less than a minute. Hope y'all are having a good night so far. A good Tuesday night. Staying cozy and warm. Oh yes, Jennifer is 10 steps ahead of me. Wait for it, wait for it. Still 35 after. I'm trying to do my best with time management. I don't want to just rush into things and then cause chaos and then have all this extra time to just, shoot the breeze, as some would say. or to kill time. I don't have my license to kill just yet. And I will inform y'all once I get that license. Still 35. There it is, 36 after. All right, Cancerians. 1, 2, 3. All right, if y'all are new here, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light. Bridge shuffle. That was the green light to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy so that I may cut this deck. Oh yes, we're going to cut this deck with the scissors. Y'all send me in the comments. But not until we get an overall theme and or topic with the dice. What do we have for the overall theme and or topic for the next week for the Cancerian? All right, here we go. What do we got? Okay, we have another 4 and a 6, same as Gemini. So I suppose this could have something to do within the home or a foundation that you are creating either at work or in a relationship. Keep in mind, most of my readings do revolve around relationships. It could be platonic, it could be romantic. Do keep what resonates and leave out the rest, or do take what resonates, leave out the rest. No matter the case, I do feel like this does have something to do with some conflict that you have been experiencing, possibly in the home, possibly within a relationship, and quite possibly this conflict could find you could have momentum away from this conflict, I'll put it that way, and or find creative and or practical solutions to this conflict, and or see the light at the end of the tunnel after a period of darkness. We will keep the dice and or overall theme and or topic in mind. With that being said, thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. Oh dang it, I'm be attacked. Why? Why are you being attacked? I said momentum away from conflict. There's no, I don't think you're going to be attacked necessarily, if that's the conflict you're referring to. Neither here nor there. I did cut the deck. I said yes. Hey there. And so we meet again. Oh yes. So we meet again. Alrighty. Hot Pocket. Here we go. Cancerians, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. One more time. If you're new here, hit that follow button. Please and thank you. Muchly appreciated. Hit that like button if you like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table. Maybe a few times. Like. Hit the share button if you're not a Cancerian. Uh-oh. There we go. That's better. Much better. And yes, do visit my TikTok account where you will see the bio. And in that bio is my link to my YouTube channel. I don't want y'all to miss out on future readings. In fact, it happens multiple times throughout the week. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I highly suggest it, especially if you don't want to miss out on my live streams. With that being said, let's get right into the Cancerian reading. Here we go. Here is your energy. Here is the challenge. Here is your person's energy. Here is the common ground or similarities between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. Alrighty, Cancerian. Yes, we will keep in mind the overall theme and or topic from the dice roll. We do have 5 cards here on the tarot TikTok table. Here in about 20 minutes, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within the spread, and then we will recap for any new Cancerians joining the live stream and or anyone new joining at that time, no matter if they're a Cancerian or no matter the sign. Yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So, we do have the Hanged Man. and your placement. Now, what I love about tarot, and I actually, yes, knew this. It was obvious to me, but I wasn't, the awareness, my awareness per se, my perception wasn't necessarily, focused and or putting my attention on the direction of a specific word. When it comes to tarot and or life in general, I feel like there's always destined points in time. Destiny, fated event. Fated event, destiny. Some would argue otherwise. But in between fated events, we have this path, this path, this path, and this path. Multiple paths, that we can choose from to travel from fated event to fated event. This is called free will, or this is my theory I'm going for. Yes, free will. We have all these different options as to how to move from this point to this point, or technically from this one to this one, if I'm looking on the screen right. I feel like, yes, this is the energy I was in today, seeing something from a new perspective, from possibly this other person's point of view. I feel like the Cancerian is trying to see this relationship possibly from a new perspective, maybe walking a mile in this person's shoes, maybe even looking at life and trying to see something from a different perspective. When we have the Hangman, what's cool to look, when we look at the Hangman, let's put it that way. When we look at the Hangman, he's trying to gain clarity, a new perspective, enlightenment. He's trying to enlighten himself about new information and or seeing the world differently. Yes, this person is turning themselves upside down to see life and or their environment from a new perspective, but it's literally a metaphor, for seeing things in a new light, being enlightened. So I don't know if you had the wrong perception about this person once upon a time, and now you're trying to gain a new perception by not literally putting yourself upside down and, oh yeah, I see this person from a new perspective. I see their shoes. I see, if this is a man Cancerian I'm talking about, I see that they've shaved their legs. Wow, what a weird perspective to have. But yeah. Metaphorically speaking, I do feel like you are trying to see this person from a different angle, from a different perception. Maybe even see something from their perception, their perspective. We do have the Queen of Wands in the challenge. So I don't know why, but this is coming across as you feeling not the most attractive in this person's energy, in this person's, in the environment that this person resides in. If you were to stand right next to them, and or depending on their actions and or the words they speak to the Cancerian, I don't feel like you're feeling the most attractive. I don't feel like this person gives you that validation and or compliments you on your attractiveness. I don't feel like you feel the most confident. Maybe lacking in the self-esteem area when faced with this individual. Queen of Wands is very confident. Yes, knows what she wants, how to get it. Knows herself enough to know what she wants and how to get it. She goes after what she is passionate about, taking inspired action. I feel like you find it challenging to be in this energy when faced with this specific person. That definitely could be why you're trying to see something from a different perspective, like, okay, I know my value, I know my worth most of the time, but then I met this person maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, no matter the length of time, maybe yesterday, maybe in the last few days, over the weekend, possibly. And now it's like, oh wait, what's going on here? Maybe this is a past person, and something about this person is changing your mind about who they are, changing your perception of who you thought they were. And it's like, oh no, where'd all my confidence go, said the Cancerian. Why do I not feel the most attractive when faced around this person? They haven't necessarily given me a reason to not feel attractive. Do I need this person's validation and or compliments? Says the Cancerian. I haven't been reading the comments. I'm just going along with, what's coming through with just the first two cards. It's cray. Three of Wands and this person's energy. I do feel like this person is to some degree waiting on some sort of blessing. Maybe a package in the mail, maybe a promotion at work, maybe the approval to move into a new apartment. Yeah, the approval of a landlord, waiting to sign some documents and or contracts for a new house, new apartment, possibly. I don't know what this person's waiting on. They're trying to be productive, though. I like that. I don't know if that's why you're seeing this person in a new light. Maybe you didn't see them in a productive light. Maybe you thought this person was lazy at one point in time. But, I mean, to some degree, this person is waiting on something, but they are being productive. They're not just sitting around waiting for a package to come in the mail. That's the worst example of what you could be waiting on, because that, at least, is, how do I want to put it, concrete. When we are waiting for a package in the mail, we know that in the next week or two, it will arrive. Maybe they're waiting on their tax returns. For all we know, they could be waiting on their tax returns. But yeah, Three of Wands, I do feel like this person is being productive. I don't know where I was going with that. LOL, Rick. What's so funny? Resignation big time? Okay, he wants to get a new house? Okay, I know what I want. It's just complicated sometimes. Yeah, life is complicated like that, ain't it? Yeah, a little bit. I'm reading comments now. Yes. Oh, dang it, I'm gonna be attacked. For what, though? I still haven't gotten an answer about. You said waiting for a package and then said, no, that's stupid, LOL. I mean, technically it is, because that is concrete. That is for sure going to happen. Whereas the Three of Wands, this is where I was going with this. The Three of Wands is the minor arcana of the Magician card. The Magician card tells us that we can manifest a desired outcome for ourselves if we believe it, right? Our beliefs are really that powerful. And we can rewrite our story, with a new belief, with a new perspective. But to some degree, the Three of Wands also waits, or has to deal with waiting, patiently, optimistically, for something that, yes, possibly if we have the wrong belief at the wrong time, or the right time even, that this manifestation could not come through. That's why I'm saying that a package in the mail is concrete. We don't know for sure if we're going to get approval on an apartment. We don't know for sure if we're going to get a raise at work or, reassurance from a potential partner. And yeah, there could be a lot of uncertainties with the both of you. With the Moon card, there could be a lot of uncertainties, a lot of what if this, well, what if that? Which really could make this person be up in their head. I would not be surprised if we get like the Eight of Swords or the Two of Swords clarifying this person's energy. I wouldn't be surprised, especially if both of you are trying to look at where some fears are stemming from. Does this person fear you abandoning them? Do you fear them abandoning you? Is that why you're feeling not the most confident in yourself? I do feel like, yes, you are trying to see something from a different perspective, but possibly looking at where your fears are stemming from in order to gain enlightenment about this person. Maybe they could be waiting on you. Think he's not into me? That could be a fear, you know? A fear of rejection, a fear of abandonment. And maybe with the 8 of Cups and the possible outcome, maybe you'll end up rejecting them first. Yes, I will recap. Thank you, Jago. Maybe you'll end up rejecting this person first and emotionally detaching, walking away. I don't feel like there's an emotional mess between you two necessarily. I don't feel like, there's an emotional mess that's been created necessarily. To some degree, you're feeling a little insecure, not the most confident, not the most attractive. Maybe they're waiting for your reassurance, for your compliments, for your validation, for you to make them feel either worthy of them or, to make them feel secure, which we can only find security within ourselves. To some degree, we can give reassurance to the other person, like, yes, I do find you attractive. Yes, I am emotionally involved in this situation with you, but I don't feel like this is the right person for you, Cancerian, because there are a lot of fears. There are a lot of unknowns. You will know who your person is. They will come with clarity. They won't have trust issues and or wanting to mirror your energy. They're not going to ask for validation when you yourself need that validation. Two insecure people, I don't feel would make a healthy relationship. I don't feel that. Two anxious attachment styles, I feel like that would be super chaotic. When will what be, Jennifer? When will what be? You said, when will that be? Oh, is that a, what kind of question was that? Why am I even, the energy isn't reciprocated. I ain't staying. Me finding a good man? Well, first off, yes, I do feel like you will probably end up, if this is the possible outcome, walking away from this person. And as long as you are a good woman, that's all that needs to happen first. If you are the best version of yourself, if you are taking care of your body, if you are taking care of your mind, if you're possibly keeping yourself entertained with a hobby and or creating, with your free time, if you are a good woman, then yes, I do feel like you will manifest, such as this person is trying to manifest with the 3 of Wands, a good man. If some of the answers to that question was, no, I'm not necessarily eating the best, I could eat better, I could have a better sleep schedule, I could read up on topics, that could freshen my mind. It's not necessarily that you're a bad woman, for not doing those things, but are you necessarily the best version of yourself? Queen of Wands in the challenge. Are you necessarily the most confident when you say, yes, I am the best version of myself. Look at me. I'm reading up on the best topics I can. I'm interested in these topics, and I'm not necessarily knowledge in all of them, but I'm doing the best to learn up in my free time. I am making sure that I am looking good, smelling good, all that jazz. We are going to clarify, though, folks, Cancerians. We are going to clarify. Alrighty, if y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it, maybe even muchly so. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table, definitely hit that like button. Oh yes, hit the share button. They said there's always room for improvement in that realm. Exactly. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not the best version of myself. But that's a part of the problem, is admitting that there is a problem, right? That's the first step. But yes, hit the share button if you know a Cancerian and you're not necessarily a Cancerian yourself. Maybe you are a cross watcher and you have maybe a friend, a family member, a coworker that's a Cancerian, and maybe you think that they would enjoy this reading. Does not have to be that they're a Cancerian though. Said, I'm not perfect, but I definitely have a good heart. Hey, that's technically all that matters, you know, as long as you have the best intentions towards yourself and towards others, you know, that's technically a good start. You know, I'm not saying that you have to be the best version of yourself, you know, but intentions are a big part of it. I will put it that way. All right, we got 3 minutes still. Oh, I am midway through the reading. This is the part of the reading where I do want to remind y'all that I do personal readings. Every personal reading, well, not every, we got a 5-card plus an oracle card reading, which is $20 through Cash App. And then the yes or no question is $5 for a 1-card, maybe even a clarifying card. Yes or no question. With that being said, I do have a YouTube channel. Please visit my TikTok bio. In the TikTok bio, you will find the link to my YouTube channel. I don't want y'all to miss out on future readings, and it happens quite a bit. I do have folks saying, oh no, I showed up late. And that's okay. I do appreciate y'all supporting me and or being enthusiastic about showing up to the readings. But just in case you end up having, you know, something come up and or get busy with something and or, you know, maybe get distracted with a YouTube video or start getting on the TV, you know, that, oh no, Rick's reading, Free Will Tarot. I totally forgot. Now I'm late, you know? In the next 12 hours after that live stream, I will be downloading, I should say, from TikTok and then uploading to YouTube. So do keep that in mind. Alrighty? With that being said, we're going to clarify this reading for the Cancerians. Alright, 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. Alrighty, here we go. This is the second and the last bridge shuffle for the Cancerian reading. If y'all are new here, what I just did right there was the bridge shuffle. That is the green light to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy so I can cut the deck. Oh yes, that's the name of the game, folks. To be specific, the Cancerian collective, folks. Posse. The Cancerian posse. Alrighty, grab a quick mint. And we are going to clarify once I see it is 8 o'clock here in Ohio. Hope y'all are doing A-okay tonight. Ooh, the eyeballs. Cancers are the best. Moonlight Child, what up? Is that a Mr. Bean profile pic? Nice. Nice. Here it is, 8 o'clock here in Ohio. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. All right, here we go. Thank y'all for interacting with me in the comments. We are going to cut the deck with said scissors. All right. One more time. Hit that follow button if you're new. Hit that like button if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table. Hit the share button, especially if you're a Cancerian. Does not have to be, though. YouTube channel, link is in my TikTok bio. Personal readings on Sundays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty, Let us clarify. Clarifying the Hanged Man and your energy. Ooh. I wish I had tea to spill tonight. But nope, no tea to spill. Except in the reading. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the challenge. Clarifying the Three of Wands in this person's energy. Okay. Clarifying the common ground and or similarities between you both, and clarifying the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups and the possible outcome and or advice. All right, here we go. Let us recap. Lettuce, the main ingredient for salad. Lettuce recap. The Cancerian reading. So yes, I do feel like you are wanting to see something from this person's perspective, maybe even a new perspective in general. If it is this person's perspective, you are wanting to walk a mile in their shoes, try to be a little more empathetic. I think that's the word I want to use. Empathize. Yes, I do feel like you want to empathize with either what they're going through and or possibly what they're putting you through. That don't make too much sense. Maybe you're trying to gain a new perspective on life in general. We did roll the 6, meaning momentum away from conflict, solutions, light after a period of darkness. So maybe you are trying to be a little more optimistic after a light of darkness, a period of darkness, trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, trying to enlighten yourself with possibly why this person is behaving the way they are, why they're saying what they're saying, why they're not doing anything, why they're not saying anything, possibly. Yeah, I do feel like you are curious with the Page of Swords. Hanged Man. Page of Swords. What is this person waiting on? Everyone knows that the Cancer is the best. Cancers are the best, as suggested from a Cancerian in the comments. Everyone knows this. Why does this person not know this, though? Is it not so obvious to this person? What are their intentions towards the best, being the Cancerian? Trying to be operative word. Trying is the appropriative word. Okay. Well, Page of Swords, yeah. What is this person doing? Curiosity. How do they feel towards the Cancerian? What's their next actions? What are their motives? What are they thinking? This is the detective of the tarot deck, Page of Swords. Maybe you do want to have a small type of conversation with them. Said, prove yourself now. Tell me winning lotto numbers, or this is sham. I believe when I see. Okay. We're going to move on to the challenge. Queen of Wands. We do have the Queen of Wands in the challenge, meaning maybe you find it challenging to be confident around this person, or to feel attractive, or to feel like this person is attracted to you. Maybe you feel like with the Four of Wands, Cancer, that you're not on the right path. That when placed with this person in front of your path, it's like, are you a test, or are you supposed to be in my life? With the Four of Wands, this usually comes up as the 11-11 card. Meaning, yes, when this card comes up in the upright position, that this is a good sign that says you are doing the right things. You are on the right path. This is celebratory energy overall, though. Four of Wands is celebrating, possibly with the community, as we did roll the number. Well, no, that was the number 4. I mean, technically, this is still a card of the home, of a foundation, but it's celebrating the preparation for that foundation. Do you find it challenging to prepare this relationship, to prepare the foundation for this relationship, to celebrate a level up in this relationship? Is that what is making you feel not the most confident in yourself and your own abilities? These are good questions to ponder, I'm sure. With this person's energy, we do have the Three of Wands. We do have the Three of Wands, meaning they could want to manifest you into their life, but what are they doing other than waiting? If this was your placement, I'd suggest not waiting around, not sitting on your buttocks and, waiting for this person to reach out. But because this is the cross watcher's energy, I might say the same thing, but this isn't even their reading, So yes, cross watcher, do not wait around for the Cancerian, Take action. If this is what you want with the Cancerian, do take action. And or at least be productive if you're going to wait on the Cancerian. At least be productive, The show must go on. Life goes on. With the Two of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Wands, though, I feel like not only are they trying to be productive, but they might even be in a transitional period with the Two of Pentacles. Whereas they're no longer the person you once thought they were. Let's say they were a different person last year, at the beginning of last year, but they're now transitioning into either a better version of themselves or lack thereof, possibly. I do feel like, yes, they are trying to juggle a lot of responsibilities. I said, we will move on, LOL. Two of Pentacles, I feel like they are trying to weigh up the pros and cons. They're, yes, possibly waiting on reassurance from you, possibly waiting on you to reach out to them, but also, is this what they want with the Two of Pentacles? I'm sure this person is aware, as they possibly made mistakes in their own past. That if you were to choose either a Cancerian or any other sign, that there's a possibility that you choose the wrong person, Or maybe this is the wrong timing for them to invest in the relationship with the Cancerian. For all we know, they could be wanting to manifest you, but then if they're not so sure, about the pros or the cons of this relationship, then I don't feel like you would reach out, because why? Why would you reach out to someone that isn't unsure or that isn't so sure about you, Especially if it's only messing with your confidence, making you feel like it's challenging to prepare for this relationship, the foundation, to set the stage to some degree. We do have the Moon card in the similarities or common ground between you both. Yes, to some degree, there are a lot of questions about this relationship. What does the future look like with this relationship? Is this person going to abandon me, reject me? Is this relationship going to fail all because the Cancerian and this person don't want to even try? You both obviously failed. This relationship between you both obviously failed if you don't try, right? You'll never know unless you try. With the Moon card coming up as needing to look at where your fears stem from. If this is a fear of failure, then yes, try. That's all you can do. I don't feel like there will be any shame in that game, as long as you try. If it's a fear of success, maybe a little more healing needs to take place. Maybe taking some space from this person so you feel more confident in yourself, or building that genuine confidence, not as a mask. Like, yes, look at me, social media. Look at my life. I'm happy. Look at me. I'm so happy. Yes, I'm happy. It's genuine, isn't it? I'm happy. You can't fake genuine happiness. You can't fake confidence, right? And I'm sure y'all know this. I'm sure y'all are aware. And technically, you can't even fool the universe either. Carrie said, hi, Rick. Had to come on to say hello. Hello, Carrie. So yes, maybe there are some fears that you and this person simultaneously are trying to see where they stem from, to view where they, these fears stem from. Is it a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection, a fear of failure, success? You know, because if, like I said, if it is a fear of success, I feel like you have had a lot of this, you and this person simultaneously, possibly for different reasons, keep that in mind, have had failed relationships in the past. You know, would you even know what a successful relationship looks like if it slapped you in the face? Would you know what it felt like if it pinched your cheek? You know, hey, over here, successful relationship, pinching your cheek. And if we do have a successful relationship, there's always a fear that it will, you know, to some degree, end. Because that's all we know. That's all we're familiar with. That's all we're familiar with. Yes, there are a lot of unknowns, a lot of what ifs. But I do feel like the major overall intentions are to collaborate, to be on the same page with the Three of Pentacles, which is technically one pentacle away from the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, this person definitely could be wanting to collaborate, Three of Pentacles, be on the same page, be a team player, as well as you. One of my favorite bands has a lyric in one of their songs. That lyric goes something like, "What we really seek is not here, but on the other side of fear." Yes, we do possibly want to be on the same page, maybe even team players. Teamwork makes the dream work, but it's only on the other side of fear, you know, that we can get on the same page, that we can make that dream work. I do feel like a recap is underway. I feel like I'm going through this reading a little faster than I should, but neither here nor there. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I think I've gotten a lot of information, a lot of info, per se, out of these pairings, no matter how fast or slow I'm getting them out or communicating them. Yes, we do have the Eight of Cups and the possible outcome. If this is you walking away from another individual to be with them, then it could be for the Cancerian that yes, you are leaving behind someone that no longer, how do I put that? That no longer serves your higher good. You know, that doesn't have the best interest for the Cancerian. Possibly walking towards someone new, such as this person. Or it could be the possible outcome that you're about to walk away from this person, emotionally detached. I do want to mention, though, if you are taking accountability for how you played a part in creating an emotional mess between you both, it could be that this person ends up, you know, in the Five of Cups energy, meaning they regret not taking action, they regret not saying how they feel and or choosing you, or maybe not. Maybe they end up choosing someone else after you walk away. No matter the example of how this could end, especially in the next week, if you are to take accountability for yes, it does take two to tango, and maybe this person did take too long to reach out to you. Maybe they did think that you needed to reach out to them to some extent. Maybe they did manifest a delayed manifestation, let's put it that way, by juggling, you know, by weighing up the pros and cons. Maybe they spent too much time focusing on their fears and asking themselves, where do these fears stem from? I want to give one more interpretation or example of such with the Moon to the Three of Pentacles. Is there a fear with you and this person? A fear of cooperating? Is there a fear with the Moon card of cooperating with each other, of things going the right way, of this being a healthy relationship? Was I correct to some extent that maybe you and this person simultaneously, but for different reasons, fear experiencing a healthy and happy relationship because you're not, it's something, it's extraterrestrial, possibly to you both. Just want to throw that out there. I don't necessarily need an answer. But yeah, just throwing it out there. I feel he could be controlling. Controlling. Three of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. I don't feel that. I don't feel there's any controlling energy. I think, yeah, maybe they are trying to control the outcome to a certain extent by waiting, But the more they wait, the more they weigh up the pros and cons about it, the more there's, or the less clarity they have, on if they want this relationship with you. That's what I really feel. Sure, they want to collaborate just as well as you do, but the longer they wait, the more they get in their head and are confused about what they want with you. That's what I'm feeling. So yes, 8 of Cups. This could be the possible outcome. But if not, if it's the advice, then yes, do emotionally attach for possibly the next week. And possibly focus on a hobby with the Ace of Wands. Possibly focus on your own passionate energy, becoming inspired by life all over again, becoming creative all over again. For the next week, I do feel that. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and recap. I feel y'all deserve that, and I do technically have the time to do so. Alrighty, here we go, recapping for the Cancerian. Alright, so yes, Hanged Man, I do feel like you are trying to see something from a new perspective with this person. Clarifying with the Page of Swords, you could be stalking their social media platform, whatever social media they use. Curious about their next intentions, their next intentions, their intentions, but their next actions, their next, move, let's say, their emotions, their thoughts. How does this person feel about me? What do they think about me at this time? And I feel like being curious, the more curious you are, the less answers you have to those questions, the more it's affecting your confidence. Your confidence, your attractiveness, making you question, well, are they attracted to me in general? Do they find me attractive or not? It's either a hell's yes or a hell's no. Maybe even finding it challenging to celebrate this relationship and or prepare the foundation with that 4 that I rolled with the dice. Making it Facebook official. Maybe you find it challenging to make it Facebook official because you don't have this person's permission, or you still are wanting to learn more about who they are. I do feel like they are possibly wanting your approval, possibly waiting on a manifestation and or a blessing to come through for them. As in, yes, says the Cancerian, let's move this forward. I don't feel the most attractive in this dynamic between you, but hey, I don't necessarily, need to focus on if I'm the most attractive for you or for a relationship, but at the same time, it's messing with my confidence. Overall, it's messing with my confidence that I'm waiting around for this person to make a decision while they're waiting on the Cancerian to make a decision, And this person, yes, is wanting to make that decision. Maybe they are full of responsibilities and or juggling responsibilities to a certain extent. They are trying to become a better version of themselves, which possibly is making you feel a little insecure and or lacking confidence in yourself even, you know, to some degree. If we are looking at someone else trying to improve on their own life and we're not doing that, to some degree, it could make us feel a little insecure. With the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like, yes, they do want to make they do want to make the right choice. I don't feel like they're ready to just rush into anything. They're more so, I see some cons, I see some red flags. I'm not wanting to ignore the red flags, as possibly this person has done in the past. It's possibly one of the fears they have. It's possibly one of the fears you have when investing into this person. Simultaneously, for different reasons though, for different fears, for different red flags that you both might be noticing about each other. Maybe even with the Moon card to the Three of Pentacles, this could be an indication that either of you or neither of you have experienced a healthy relationship, either at all or at least in a while. At least in a while. A fear of cooperating, to just give it a try. Because if we are, yes, having fears of failure or fear of rejection, fear of failures though, if we fear failing in this relationship, if we don't try, we're obviously going to fail. So maybe that is the Moon card to the Three of Pentacles, that I'm fearing that if I cooperate, that this person will either take advantage of me or take me for granted, or what we really want is on the other side of fear though. And maybe that's all we're focused on is the fear of failure. I see lots of positives, thank you. Awesome. Maybe for the next week, your advice could be to emotionally detach and focus on your own inspiring hobbies. Focus on what makes you passionate about life, because it obviously isn't this person. This person, I don't think, is making you feel the most confident and or secure in this relationship. Which is possibly making you find it challenging or difficult to celebrate this relationship in general. Possibly gaslighting yourself, thinking, am I on the right path? Is this person on my path? I don't feel like this person should be on my path though. I almost feel like a lot of the Cancerians want this person to simp for them. Queen of Wands being in the challenge. I feel like, a lot of the Cancerians would love it if this person would just drool, over them and would be whipped to a certain extent. Yes, this is the Witch's Tarot, by the way, Cancerian. I did not mention that, I don't think. This is the Witch's Tarot. And then we are clarifying with the smaller version of the Witch's Tarot. Yeah, I guess I did forget to mention that at the beginning of the reading. That's my bad. I brought it up once. I think I did bring it up once. Neither here nor there. I do feel that yes, if you are lacking some sort of inspiration and or passion, to find that passion within yourself. Try to forgive this person. Try to take responsibility and or accountability for how maybe you played a part in expecting unrealistic expectations from this person. Maybe you yourself put them on a pedestal and now you're seeing them from a different perspective, maybe I shouldn't have put them on a pedestal. That's given unrealistic expectation vibes. Putting them on a pedestal, having unrealistic expectations is only going to disappoint us in the end. And maybe that is the perspective or perception that you are gaining right now. Especially after you watch how this person moves with you. I mean, think about it. when you put unrealistic expectations on another person, oh, look at this person, they're all the way up here, but look at me. I'm not feeling so confident with the Queen of Wands in the challenge. I'm not feeling so confident. Look at this person, when in reality, you're all the way up here and this person's all the way up here, or down here, I should say. This person's like, what am I to do with those unrealistic expectations? I can't perform at the level you're expecting me to. I can't perform at the level you're expecting me to, Cancerian. What am I to do with those unrealistic expectations? And you're just looking at this person, watching them struggle with this expectation you have of them. Maybe that's why you're about to be emotionally unfulfilled and or dissatisfied. Unsatisfied, dissatisfied, unsatisfied with this person, dissatisfied with the situation. I do feel like, yes, there possibly could be a new opportunity if you grab it with this person. I don't want to sound like a pervert when I say that, but yes, there could be a passionate opportunity with this person if you reach out and grab it. Yeah, reach out and grab that wand. Y'all, there is some sort of passionate opportunity with this person. There is some sort of creative opportunity and or creative solution that you can create with this person. The eyeballs, Jules. That's always works, ha ha ha. Yeah, right. I'm sure it does always work, but maybe you are wanting to emotionally detach, to some degree, and try to, for the next week, come up with a creative solution and or gain some sort of new inspiration about this person, possibly. Because like I said, you both want to collaborate, but at the same time, there's some sort of fear that you both are needing to overcome. I do feel like until you have a creative solution, emotionally detach for maybe the next week, as I do weekly readings here at Free Will Tarot. With that being said, I do feel like that's what I have for y'all. I do feel like that's what I have. I'm about less than 2 minutes away from ending the live stream, and I feel like that's what I have for y'all. I do hope that it helped. I do hope that it was hopeful. I do hope that it was helpful. I do hope that it was either resonating and or insightful to some degree. You will be able to check out this live stream on YouTube in the next 12 hours. I promise that. All right, y'all. With that being said, get y'all something to eat. Thank y'all for supporting my endeavors here. Thank y'all for all the love, for real. It is so appreciated. Muchly appreciated, even. With that being said, y'all, much love. Have a good night, and take care.